Hello there, everyone. It's nice to see you again since 2024. I'm your host, the Monkey Man, and welcome back to my very first series, Prehistory Profile. And today's episode, we're going to talk about VMix's favorite dinosaur, Ankylosaurus magnificus. Its name means fierce lizard. It was named so because of the armor is connected right towards the skin. Just similar to an armadillo's, but more tougher. Ankylosaurus lived in North America in the Hell Creek Formation during the late Cretaceous period, about 68 to 66 million years ago. Ankylosaurus can reach up to 20 to 26 feet in length, 5.5 feet in height, and weigh up to 4.8 to 8 tons. The Ankylosaurus is a herbivore. Its main diet consists of ferns, vines, and ginkgos, and sometimes meat when their food source is very scarce. The armor of an Ankylosaurus magnificus is mainly consist of what is called osteoderms, which are scales that have a bony core that makes them incredibly strong. The Ankylosaurus had put that armor into the extreme by fusing these osteoderms with its skin, allowing it to have an indestructible body. Ankylosaurs are mostly solitary, but can sometimes coexist with the Triceratopses and Edmontosauruses, Australopithecus, and Pachycephalosaurus of its formation. Not to mention, it had a huge rivalry with Tyrannosaurus Rex, the tyrant lizard king that you may or may not remember in the first episode of the series. Although Ankylosaurus versus Tyrannosaurus wasn't the first time that an Ankylosaur and a Tyrannosaur has ever fought with each other. Another species of Ankylosaur called Euplocephalus or Euplocephalus, if you're a Dino Dan fan, is also had the unfortunate rivalry of meeting another Tyrannosaur known as Gorgosaurus or Daspletosaurus. Even though the Ankylosaurus has a defensive mechanism, it also has a much more offensive one too. Its club tail. Ankylosaurus' tail, just like its armor, mainly consists of osteoderms, but those osteoderms in particular have fused together into a much more strong club tail that is able to put enough force to knock a Tyrannosaurus asleep or knock out very cold. Now, the only way for a Tyrannosaurus to even basically successfully hunt an Ankylosaurus is to avoid that massive tail and aim right to the head, since the head is the one that is least defensive and is the one that has the advantage for the Tyrannosaur to make a perfect hunt, only if the T-Rex had balls. Now, about the tail. Of course, I already did said that the tail is made out of osteoderms that got fused together, but the reason it got so strong is because of its flexibility of its tail, in which that ability to knock out a Tyrannosaurus will be over 4,800 to over 14,000 newtons to basically knock the T-Rex cold out of his ass. Now remember, just because it's a plant eater doesn't always mean it's friendly. Herbivores can and have the ability to fight back against carnivores if they are basically the same size, if not larger. Although this armor does have a downside. With having a very tough and incredibly strong armor, it unfortunately wasn't able to make enough speed to even run away from a T-Rex if it got lucky. So it just had to stand and fight back instead. And let me tell you right out the bat, Ankylosaurus versus T-Rex will be one legendary fight that no one will ever forget. Well, this is it. Now, I'm very sorry that it was short for you, VMix, but it's the most information that I could get. So, thank you guys for watching this newest episode of Prehistory Profile, and I really hope you enjoyed my work. Anyways, I was able to have the idea to upload 2 more episodes. One about Sarcobophus and another about the woolly rhino or Coelodonta. And I will promise you I will bring you more information in the future. And if you find some of this video outdated, you could basically do a recap on it and, well, you know the rest. Anyways, this is the Monkey Man, And I'll see you all in the next episode of Prehistory Profile. Peace out.